22. The Night They Came Home, American Western thriller about a U.S. Marshal who partners with Native Americans to hunt down the Rufus Buck Gang in the Indian Territory, inspired by true events. The Rufus Buck Gang was an outlaw Native American gang whose members were Creek Indian and African American. Their crime spree took place in the Indian Territory of the Arkansas-Oklahoma area from July 30, 1895 through August 4, 1895. Formed by Rufus Buck, the gang consisted also of Lewis Davis, Sam Sampson Mayoma July, and Lucky Davis. The gang began building up a small stockpile of weapons while staying in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. After killing U.S. Deputy Marshal John Garrett on July 30, 1895, the gang began holding up various stores and ranches in the Fort Smith area during the next 2 weeks. In one incident, a salesman named Callahan, after being robbed, was offered a chance to escape if he could outrun the gang. When the elderly Callahan successfully escaped, the gang killed his assistant in frustration. At least 2 female victims who were raped by the gang died of their injuries. List of crimes committed by the gang. July 28, 1895, killing of U.S. Deputy Marshal John Garrett near Okmulgee. July 31, 1895, coming across a white man and his daughter in a wagon, the gang held the man at gunpoint and took the girl. They killed a black boy and beat Ben Callahan until they mistakenly believed he was dead, then took Callahan's boots, money, and saddle. Robbing of country stores of West and J. Norberg at Orchid, Oklahoma. Murder of 2 white women and a 14-year-old girl. August 4th, rape of a Mrs. Hassan near Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Hassan and 2 of 3 other female victims of the gang, a Miss Ayers and an Indian girl near Sapulpa, also died. A 4th victim, Mrs. Wilson, was reported to have recovered. It is reported that, after their capture, the gang was almost lynched. Continuing attacks on both local settlers and Creek indiscriminately, the gang was captured outside Muskogee by a combined force of lawmen and Indian police of the Creek Light Horse, led by Marshal S. Morton Rutherford on August 10. While the Creek wanted to hold the gang for trial, the men were brought before hanging Judge Isaac Parker. He twice sentenced them to death, the first sentence not being carried out pending an ultimately unsuccessful appeal to the Supreme Court. They were hanged on July 1, 1896 at 1 p.m. at Fort Smith. The gang was featured in the 2019 film Hell on the Border. The story of the gang served as an inspiration for the 2021 Western film The Harder They Fall, in which Rufus Buck was portrayed by Idris Elba.